Hi, this is Sharon Pope. I'm the love and relationship coach for women who want more. Now, I don't know if we just have a lot more narcissists in our midst these days, or if we just have access to a lot more information now than we ever used to. It's probably a little bit of both, but the term narcissist, I just see it getting thrown around a little more often than it's warranted. And here's the reason why I want to bring it to your attention. There's a big difference between someone who has a healthy self-esteem and makes themselves a priority in their lives and a narcissist. There's a big difference between someone who really likes the person that they are and a narcissist. There is a big difference between someone who you think is selfish and a narcissist. And there's a big difference between someone who might have some of those traits, the narcissistic traits, compared to someone who has narcissistic personality disorder. Okay, one can be annoying sometimes, but the other is brutal to your soul. So it's not something that we just want to throw around as a label with a wide net. I just want us to start taking it a little bit more seriously. So being in a relationship with a narcissist means that they are blind to their own shortcomings, and they genuinely believe the lies that they've told themselves and you. Now, what that will mean for you is that you will think you're going crazy, because they will insist that the way that you perceive whatever is happening is not really the way that it's happening. And some of that stuff sinks in. Being in a relationship with a narcissist means that they have to hide, and they have to put up this grand facade, because deep down they know that they don't have it all together the way that they portray. And what that means for you is that you'll never be able to get too close. You'll never be able to get far enough in, which means you'll never feel like you really, really know them and that you have this really, really intimate connection. But more importantly, it leaves you always reaching for more, trying to grasp more of his heart, more of his attention, something more that you can't get. And the last thing about being in a relationship with a narcissist means that you will be absolutely swept off your feet. And you will think, this is what people talk about. And then not long after, it'll completely change. And you'll keep remembering the guy who swept you off your feet. But the actions, the current choices and behaviors are nothing like that guy. And that just leaves you in heartache. So I have worked with women who have been involved with a narcissist. They found me because they were in such deep heartbreak. And they didn't know the term narcissism. They didn't even really know what that meant. And so when they found out that this is a disorder that there is no cure for, it actually brought them some peace, because they realized, oh, wait a minute, maybe I wasn't going crazy. Maybe I wasn't the one that screwed this all up. Maybe there's something more going on here. So from that perspective, I think it's worthwhile to know if you really genuinely believe that he's a narcissist. I have also worked with women who thought they were involved with a narcissist. Their pain was absolutely real. They were in heartbreak after someone that they loved hurt them or left them, or both. Now, their pain was valid. Their pain was real. But their ex wasn't a narcissist. It may have just been a series of some poor decisions coming from a hurting place. And the good news is that you can heal that. But the women, the warriors, who have to heal after an intimate relationship with a narcissist, their journey is a long one. They have to unravel all the lies that they've been told, both about themselves and about the relationship. They have to very clearly see the manipulation that they endured so that they don't allow it into their lives through other relationships ever again. They have to rebuild what is very often a crushed self-esteem, because the narcissist sort of chips away at you like a tree trunk and eventually it falls. They have to be strong enough to close the door, because the narcissist wants to leave that door of possibility open. It doesn't mean that he necessarily wants to be in a relationship with you, but because he receives his value and importance in having admirers, he's not going to want to let it go, at least not easily. So you have to decide when that door is closed and locked, and you have to mean it. And then lastly, these women have to see that this is a very dangerous disease with no cure, so that they can really make peace with what happened in that relationship and be able to move forward in their lives in a really healthy way. So I have a little pet peeve that we throw around the term narcissist whenever someone says something nice about themselves. And what's going to happen if we just keep doing that is that the people who are genuinely trying to heal after a relationship with a narcissist, it'll get watered down. It won't feel like any big deal. And I've worked with enough of them. It's a big deal. I hope that this was helpful for you. If it was, please give this video a like and subscribe to this playlist, because I come out with new content every single week and I love to share it with you. Be well.